Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Home Buyer Tips on the Rico Wilson YouTube channel. I'm Rico Wilson, your Texas mortgage banker, number 42612. My guest today is David Moxham from Juice Real Estate. How you doing, David?
I'm doing good, Rico. Yeah, you?
Awesome. Good, thank you.
Awesome.
You.
Excellent.
All right, I've got a question, because when a person comes in and they want to buy a house, and there's all kinds of things they got to spend money on, from earnest deposit, the appraisal, all option deposit, all kind of stuff. But there is one thing that sometimes they don't really know about going into it, and it is a home inspection. Mm-hmm. Should a person get a home inspection? What do they need to look for? What does it cost? Why is it important?
Yes, absolutely. You need to get the house inspected. There are so many things that you are not going to be able to see with the naked eye. The bones of that house that you need a well-qualified inspector to look at and tell you about before you move forward on it.
Is there a difference between a well-qualified inspector and an inspector of lower quality?
Yes. So I have an inspector that I've worked with many times, and I always recommend my clients to use him. He's not necessarily the cheapest. Now, I think it's important to say, it doesn't benefit me in any way. I don't get any kind of kickbacks for you using that inspector, apart from getting a great inspection and feeling really confident moving forward out of the option period, if and when we do that. So I actually had a client who didn't use my inspector, and she found a very inexpensive one, and I really pushed for her to use mine, and we went through the report in about 5 minutes at the house. Usually with my guy we spend about 30 minutes to an hour going through it in very, really detailed, and unfortunately this other inspector missed some foundational problems that came up later.
That's a big problem.
Yeah, it was, and I've, obviously done everything I can to help her, rectify the situation, and I think everything's going to be fine. But, things like that, they can come up in the future. If you don't get a well-qualified inspector and you're trying to cut costs there, just don't try and cut costs there.
So that's just not the place to be cheap.
No, don't.
Okay,
no,
awesome.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
All right, good advice. Not only get a home inspection, but make sure it's a good, well-qualified inspector, and a good realtor and a good loan officer, right?
Yeah.
So if they need a good realtor, how do they reach you, David?
So David Moxham, 512-632-8228. David@juicehomes.com.
And if you need a good mortgage banker, Rico Wilson, 512-633-7953. Thank you very much, David. Appreciate it.
Cheers, Rico.
Cheers.